it's always very foggy.
Which is called Los Monegros.
Region, they take wine.
Community of Castilla y León, which is called Arroyo de la Encomienda.
It's an abbey, and for the first time, actually, I learned the word abbey was in Heidelberg.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Culture Mundo. Today we are taking you...
So today we are on our trip through the whole of Spain. We are going to a little village in Cáceres, which is very near to the Portuguese border.
Yeah.
And we will assist to the Congress of the Aefona, which is the Spanish for Nature Photographers Association.
Oh.
Yeah. So as it is a long distance, we will make it at 2 etaps, 2 stretches. And this night we will stop in Calatayud in Aragon.
Oh, okay.
For the time being, let's go for breakfast. Yes?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
So, our trip starts here in Catalonia on the east coast and will travel through different zones to the center of Spain. And we'll spend our second night at Valladolid before we continue with our trip to Cáceres tomorrow. So join us as we cross Spain.
We are on the way to Lake Lleida, and it's always very foggy during winter. As you can see, you can hardly see anything on the road.
We are soon crossing the Greenwich Meridian, that imaginary line that divides the east and the west. Do you see that arc over there? That is it.
We are now heading to Zaragoza.
Yeah, we are driving now through an area in Aragon, which is called Los Monegros. Los Monegros, it used to be covered by forests, but in the war, during the war of Spain against England, when they built La Gran Armada, the great army, the hundreds of warships were built, and thousands of hectares of forest were cut to build this armada, which later on was a disaster because Spain lost that war.
Yes.
And never recovered again. Spain used to be a world power, especially a maritime world power, and it never recovered again. And this area now used to be like a desert, but in the last years the government has tried to build channels to bring water, so that many areas now are being cultivated. Mostly fruit trees, and in the areas without water, mostly wheat.
Okay.
Do you see this desert? The land never recovered after cutting down of the trees.
Passing through the city of Valladolid. It's a beautiful castle there.
There is the castle.
And now look over that hill. Do you see that giant black silhouette of a bull? If you travel through Spain, you'll see these everywhere. Originally, many years ago, it was an advertisement for a Spanish brandy. But over time, the people of Spain fell in love with them and it became the symbol of Spain. Now they are protected as part of Spain's cultural heritage. They are like the guardians of the road, and you know you are truly in the heart of Spain when you see one of these standing on the horizon. So we are stopping here briefly for gasoline and for lunch.
In this region, they take wine mixed with this sweet water, which is called la casera. In this way, it doesn't, even if you take a glass of wine, it doesn't make you drunk. So if you are driving, it is the safest way to make sure that you are very alert.
Besides that, the sweet soda may somehow
Compensate.
best taste.
Yeah, it will compensate the taste. So this, except the beer, is included in the menu. It is for free.
For lunch, we took the menu and we had chickpeas and some kind of soup which is called escudella. Having had our lunch, we proceeded with our journey. And after a long day on the road, we finally arrived to Calatayud for our first night stop. Unfortunately, I lost some of my footage of this stunning region. But we spent the night at the Hoteles Globales de Ayud, and I'm happy at least I can show you our room. This is how it looked like. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. We've just had our breakfast and now we are heading to Valladolid.
Now, no longer in Aragon, we are now in the autonomous community of Castilla y León, and we have already a view on some beautiful little villages you can see on the right side. This one is called Monteagudo de las Vicarías. Nice, a nice castle. You can see, as always, clock tower of the church. Very traditional village of Castilla y León. And it has a category of Pueblos Bonitos de España, of the beautiful villages of Spain.
This village?
Yes, this village.
Ah.
As we can see.
I didn't know. That's typical Spanish village.
Spanish Castilla y León village. Maybe.
Ah, Castilla. Okay.
There are no typical Spanish villages.
It's the farming land of Spain. Mostly they grow wheat. For the moment it is, as we are in winter, everything has been harvested, the land has been prepared, so the wheat has been planted. It's coming out already. Where are they?
It's a pity we couldn't film them. They just passed a control of the Guardia Civil.
The Guardia Civil are one of the oldest police force in Spain. They are military-grade police force, which means they have military training but work for the public. You'll see them everywhere, on the roads, on the countryside, and at the borders. As you get closer to our stop for the night, now we are passing through some of the most charming villages in the region of Castilla y León. El pueblo de Piña es Gueva. Piña means pineapple, but in this case the name comes from an old word peña, which means rock or fortification. Because this area used to be a defensive line many years ago. We are now just a few minutes away from Valladolid. And now about Valladolid. Did you know that it was once the capital of the Spanish Empire many years ago? It is where Christopher Columbus died, and it's famous for the best wines in the world, like the Ribera del Duero and others. And the most expensive, Vega Sicilia. Some bottles may cost more than 1,000 euros.
We are now heading to a part of Valladolid which is called Arroyo de la Encomienda, which is where our hotel is. Let's see if we can find it.
Yeah.
And now, friends, we are arriving to our home for the night, the Hotel Jardín de la Abadia, which means the Garden of the Abbey. It's actually an old restored building built upon the remains of the 12th century abbey. Back in the year 1836, it was known as Friar's House. It was a place where monks lived and where pilgrims would stop to rest while traveling in Spain. People like coming here because it is much more quiet and peaceful than staying in the city. Let's go in and see how it looks like. Hola, hola. We have just checked in, and let's have a quick tour of the hotel. The lounge, the bar and restaurant. We seem to be the only guests at the time of our visit.
Okay, we just learned that this is an abbey, and for the first time, actually, I learned the word abbey is in Heidelberg, when they talked about the monks who are taking care of the abbey in Heidelberg. But today we have an experience of how it looks like. So it seems like the monks actually were living here. And now, unlike the other place, this has been turned into a hotel. And we have also learned that this city, actually this town, has a lot of history. It's a small town, but it has a lot of history of the past. So let's have a look and see how it looks like inside. And see still there. Figures of the old photos that used to be there. We go up, we have a section here. You can see the decorations, we have some angels. And after we go to the rooms, you can see the decorations, see the angels like it used to be.
Here we have the typical bathroom in brackets of those olden times. There were no bathrooms, no bathtubs. This jar and this sink were in the room, and you could wash your face, your hands, and not much more. So yeah, this was a typical system used.
Upstairs, there are more rooms.
This area of the rooms is separated from the other ones through a security door. The room is just 101.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. It's a lovely room.
And this is our bathroom.
Okay, it's been a very long journey, and now we are going to get some rest. We'll see you all tomorrow in the morning. Good night.
Okay, this is a frontal view of the hotel, which was a former abbey. We learned that an abbey is a church attached to a monastery or convent, and it is in the Arroyo part of Valladolid. But Arroyo was formerly an own village, which was mostly thriving from cows, milk cows, and the farmers used to sell the milk to Valladolid. This abbey, or the monastery attached to it, used to be home for some monks, which were mostly dedicated to the care of people which were affected by those lepra and other infectious diseases of those times. And as we say, it was later on transformed into a 4-star hotel. We are now on our way to Malpartida de Cáceres, where the IFONA Congress is taking place, and we are departing now.
So this is how it looks like from outside. This is the entrance to the hotel, and the rooms are on this side. This is yet another gate, and from up here we find the rooms.
And we are now off. We are traveling to the next destination. I will end the first part here. A big thank you to you all for watching, and to all our new subscribers, welcome. Please don't miss our next episode, where we finally arrive at our destination in Cáceres. And once again, don't forget to like this video, to subscribe, to comment, to share with your friends, and coming back for more. Till next time, see you in Cáceres.